Hello and welcome to the video. As I'm going to start with this now, you may notice the date above my head in the top right hand corner up here says the 26th of December 2021. I've decided that I'm going to do it annually, basically every calendar year rather than season to season. It'll make it easier to show because I can just pull up the calendar year as in 2021, 2021, whatever, and just work through this. Now, for this year in particular, we can ignore this first block for we weren't here for it. We'll go to my preferred view again. In here now, the first matches we had were the semi-finals, the World Cup qualifiers against Fiji. Now, we lost the first match 3-2. We were, to be honest, we were fucking down. Like, terribly bad. And Fiji deserved to win it. So I sort of thought, we got 2 away goals. We might be alright. And the second leg, we come back. We got a goal early on from a centre back. I thought from Luis Yukayo, who's one of our key players, one of the 4-star players for our squad, so pretty good. So we thought, right, we'll be back into it now. And then Cesar Saluda decided, right, I'm getting sent off. He got 2 yellow cards. Now, I have not had get stuck in or anything in this team, but he somehow managed to get 2 yellow cards in the first 17 minutes. And then that was us put behind. Basically, I decided at that point, I was playing 4-3-3 here, fairly standard shape, doing the 5 in the middle and the V. So there's the centre forward and then the 2 guys out wide. He was playing as an inside forward on the left. So I decided to shift. Go Fanape, who's basically the same player, only a couple of years older, from the right hand side over to the left hand side, and have him as an inside forward, tried to get up to the centre forward. And basically kept the same sort of style and everything. It did not work. In fact, Fiji equalised at the end of the first half. And it was kind of... They were fairly deserved the game, so they did. Not going to say anything on that, like, we were out. That's it. 3-2 in it. 4-3 in aggregate, sorry. And we should really have went through, I think. Had he not been handed off, would have been fine. Now, that was the overall done. They got thumped 7-0, I think it was, in the final by New Zealand. On aggregate on New Zealand. I haven't actually looked yet. But I think they're in a playoff to sort of get to the World Cup. They are. Doesn't say. I thought New Zealand would have showed up. I thought that basically qualifying for the World Cup here. But nope, nothing. So that was that sorted. New Zealand are a clear step ahead of everybody else. So they are. So we'll put the focus, if we go back to the tactics, onto trying to sort of build a bit of confidence in the team. I see here I've went 4-4-2, 4-4-1-1. It's generally a structure to try and get into place. And it seems to be starting to work alright. So it does, but before that happened, if we come down here, you'll notice we cannot click on Trabay, who was a 4.5-star rated left back, because he randomly announced from nowhere that he was retiring from football. Don't know why, don't know how, but that happened. So we've now not got a good quality left back. Our best left back was not even him. Bruno Hayanum, who was the backup to him, who is as quick as anything. He's actually not bad defensively, but you're not going to get anything out of him. You're not. So we decided go with this, go 4-4-2 for the next break. I'm trying to get a bit of defensive solidity into into things. East Timor were dealt with not overly convincingly. 2 goals. It's a bit sort of friggin' ropey. But they were dealt with alright. Clean sheet, we'll build on it. You know, the defence, they're all sevens who were alright. Manape, who got his goal from the right wing. Sanso, who has not played well. Bryce de height from the left has done alright. Pierre Bacco has been a bit of a revelation here. He's been one of our best players. So he has. Consistent 6 is around about a 7. So he's solid, consistent in midfield. Dead on. We'll work off that. So we can. He's also a free kick taker, which is why he's got 2 goals. But it worked out alright. And basically worked through that alright. We got a goal, clean sheet, the whole lot. But then went on to the Solomon Islands and struggled. Really shouldn't have won this match. But it was 1-1. They got a fella sent off. We still struggled a bit after that, but plotted away, carried on. And then Bertrand Kay, who's 38, just to point out, 16 finishing, so he's pretty good there. But that's about it. Got 2 goals, so he's still useful as a poacher. And Bruno Hayam, who's the left back, got on the end of a cross, header, boom, and then the far side. So that was alright. But they equalised, so not great defensively. But anyway, it's a win. We'll go on ahead. Tahiti was up next, and I decided I'll switch to 4-4-1-1. Just second tactic. See how it fares out. At this point, I'm playing down the wings, wing play. Because that's where our strength is the 2 guys in the wings. It's the strongest players. So, Cesar Salula, who I think it was sent off in the second leg. Yep. Sorry. He came to our rescue against Fiji. This was an all match. It was not great. Defensively, we were okay, but not really any good. Salula, Bacco, Franape, all in midfield, all tried their best, but nothing really come of it. Fellas in defence done their job. Nothing spectacular. And got a 1-0 win. However, we played Vanuatu. They got a man sent off literally just before half time. So we should have been powering on. We didn't. We tried, we went attacking, and things slightly improved. So we got a free kick around the edge of the box, and Bacco stuck it in the net. Alright, we'll build on that. But we didn't. Because once we done that, Vanuatu started to come back into the game. At which point they were sitting on us, letting us hit them, and then they were just hitting on the break. At which point a long ball to Isaiah Sorman, just a hit and hope up the pitch. Between him and Rocky McCain, I don't even think it was him, actually. I don't think it was Rocky McCain. I think it brought a substitute keeper on this point. Between them two, sort of keeper coming out, Sorman coming in, meeting the ball, who'll hit it? Sorman clips it over the keeper, just about gets there, clips it over the keeper, and it rolls into the net. Vanuatu have their equaliser with 15 minutes to try and get a winner, and it doesn't happen. So that's what happens there, and the consequence of this all is we're building a bit. Here we are. I've decided next year I'm going to take friendlies again that I got to Cook Islands, Tonga, Samoa, and try and build on that a bit. So yeah. And at the end of the year we are 153rd in the world, which isn't too bad actually. We've went up slightly. Considering we lost the first game, we went up a wee bit. I've tried to call up this fella Wesley Latoa because he's a very good centre back who would help us a lot. But he has no interest in calling up, absolutely none, because we're not a good team. So I'll have to try and make do without him. We'll see how we get on. And basically, I tried recently here, by the way. I tried to see where we're at job wise. Can we push it? I'm trying to think. It was Tanzania I applied for. And never got. Because I don't think we're good enough yet. So basically, I think 2 stars are off the rating for now. It's these sort of 1.5 stars, which we'll be aiming for. But hopefully wait till maybe after the African Cup of Nations or whatever and see what happens. But for now, I'm happy enough with New Caledonia, actually, to be honest with you. We're cruising along. See how things go. And that should fare out. But last thing, just look at the attributes, still 30, and we're growing slightly. We've got 1 up for most of these. People knowledge went up 1, motivating went up 1. All these went up 1. Adaptability has stayed the same. Because that never fucking moves. And some coaching attributes have went up 1. But that's it. That's it. So it is. So we'll press on for next year. Get the Kirk Islands. I'm not sure if the Nations Cup next year is the World Cup qualifier again or not. But we'll press on, see how we get on. I think the next one is the following year. It's next year, so we'll see how we get on. So the group between the 5th and the 19th, it's very tight, but we'll see how we get on. So anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I'm streaming on Twitch at the minute with, actually, it mightn't be AE Pratt by the time this video comes out, but I might be sacked, but that's who I'm managing at the minute. So we'll see how we get on. Now, again, thanks for watching. Goodbye, good luck, and I wish you well.